What's up YouTube? WK Team DKF here with another installment for tutorial for the quick draw plant, or what I like to call it, Yusei Hime, named after this fat booty bitch right here. This video we're going to talk about some of your first turn play setups if you're going second. So hopefully if you're going second, you open with Lone Fire Blossom, or you open with the Hamster, or you open with Sangin. Hopefully you open with one of those. Depending on what my opponent's field looks like, if they have one back row and one monster, I'm opening Lone Fire, because hopefully I didn't open up with the fat booty bitch. And if they T-set, then perhaps, and I don't know what they're playing, perhaps they open Raikou and Dust Tornado. Perhaps they open Vayu and Icarus or whatever. So I'm going to tribute one Lone Fire for the second Lone Fire, and second Lone Fire for Titanium. Then I can swing. If it's Deep Prison, I contribute to negate. It keeps my pot average live. If I hit Raikou, they're going to choose not to mill because they want to mill, and so she lives. So, you know, you're trading your one card for one of their cards either way, and I like it. I mean, the best case scenario, it's Book of Moon. There's 26 defense, so hopefully they have Raikou or Chaos or Sangin Chaos to get around that, or they can Synchro to get around that. Maybe they'll Goyo it, but whatever. But that's one of my preferred first turn moves. Ideally, you want to get her to the field with Dandy tokens, because if that is a Deep Prison, you're tributing a token, so you're negating that. If you hit that Raikou, you want them to activate the effect, because they do. You're tributing the second token, so you knocked out two free. You killed two of the resources, and you still get to keep your big booty bitch. So Titania is amazing. Something else I'd like to let you know about: if you're not reading Chaos and you don't happen to have quick draw, a lot of times I like to do, I'll tribute one Lone Fire for Dandelion in defense mode, and maybe random protection, maybe a Book of Moon if I'm fearing Fire Dog or Shura, you know, or Bottomless Trap Hole, perhaps Dimensional Prison. And if I have a really nutty hand, I'll set my Solemn Judgment so I can go off. If I do happen to have quick draw, I'm setting Dust Tornado, Starlight Road. You know, those kind of cards protect so I can go off the next turn. And the reason I'm just tributing one Lone Fire for one Dandy is because I haven't drawn this yet. And if I get that second Lone Fire, I'm immediately getting that big booty bitch, because I don't want that thing in my hand, because every time I draw it, you know, I die a little on the inside. And I know you know the feeling. You don't ever want to draw Titania. You don't want to tribute for her. She's not as good as Light and Darkness when it comes to tribute to something. But yeah, that's what I'll do. I mean, if I'm going first and I can't really explode, my hand is kind of weak, Dandelion, because hopefully I'm drawing into Chaos, or they have no response. I top deck another Lone Fire, summon Lone Fire, pop off Dandy, get Titania, 2 tokens, and now she has ammo. So she has this Lone Fire. Yeah, she has this Lone Fire, these 2 tokens to swing and deal with targeted effects. And if they can't kill it, they can't kill your field. Eventually, you know, you're dropping your Light and Darkness Dragon. You know, if they do find a way to kill that, they go after that immediately. Okay, fine. I'll tribute my 2 tokens, Light and Darkness Dragon, put that sucker in defense, and go to town. So that eventually, when that does die, your recurring Titanial start all over again. Or let's say you have Chaos in hand, recur some Dandelion. Or if you have quick draw in play, tribute. You get 2 tokens, after you tribute for Quickdraw, and you synchro and a Drill Warrior, and you're in the money. So like I said in the previous video, it's really a thinking man's game. There's some degree of autopilot, but you have to plan a lot of your moves, far in advance, because people think that it's all about getting Drill Warrior as soon as possible, and it's not. It's about getting Drill Warrior when the time is right. You don't want to summon Drill Warrior into back rows, even if you have Solemn Judgment. If they have one back row, okay, I'll summon it in this, if I absolutely have to. I'll have my Solemn Judgment down, and then I'll go into Drill Warrior with my Solemn. But I don't want to burn a Solemn to protect my Synchro. I want to burn a Solemn to protect my push. So if I absolutely have to drop it because I want to start recurring my graveyard, then that's when I'll do it. Other opening plays that are amazing. Card Trooper. If you know you're not playing Glads or Blackwings, that's a really good opener. Summon him immediately and activate his effect. Who cares? You want to get that mill going, because if you mill Dandelion and you mill Raikou and whatever random card, then you're in the money. Because if you're holding these two cards, you're recurring your Raikou. You have tokens. They're probably going to kill your Card Trooper, which will net you a card. So right away, when you special, quick draw, you get Raikou immediately. You have your 2 tokens to sync with. So you lose nothing. You traded 1 card for another card, so you lost nothing in hand. You still ended up with the 1 card you had, and then you disappear. So that, using his effect only cost you 1 card without costing you 2. And that's why I like Night Assailant. Another thing I wanted to show you guys, first turn plays, or I won't even say first turn plays, mid to late game plays. I'll tell you how important Debris Dragon is mid to late game. Going into Stardust in this deck is really important. This is slowly turning into Protective Stardust format. Well, I guess it already is there. And we run 3 Stardusts, because we can mainly only get Dragon Tuners off of Debris Dragon, and we can't really hit any of the other generic synchros like Goyo would not. So we're running 3. And this deck runs so much protection for Stardust. It's not even right. So you want to try to hit that Stardust, protect it. When you got your Drill Warrior online, so this is golden. So as soon as you get a chance to drop your Stardust and you've been sitting under protection, you should probably win the game that turn, bar brain control, because that really hurts. But Book of Moon can save you from there, and hopefully you have a Solemn, deep prison and whatnot to protect it. So when you flip something on your next turn, or if they don't kill it, you're still golden. Alright, so I hope I helped you understand some of the important plays opening and mid-late game. I'll be back with another videos shortly. Tell you some other fantastic things about the deck. Alright. Stuff K Dad, Team DKF, Big Booty Bitch, and I'm out.